So this video is for you if you're a parent who has a kid with big feelings and you are stuck in tantrums, meltdowns, power struggles. We're gonna walk you through how to shift that dynamic so that you're not stuck in tantrums and meltdowns. And this is for you if you're looking to create a relationship with your child built on connection and empathy. So we wanna start with the good news. The good news is that your child is completely normal. Your child's big feelings, your child's aggression, your child's explosions are developmentally normal. I want us to look at it as assertiveness. Your child is practicing their assertiveness. Your child's being upset when you say no, being aggressive, being in big feelings. This energy is like a life force energy. This is what's gonna make your kid brave in the face of challenges. It's what's gonna make your child fight when things happen instead of just curling up in a ball and giving up. The will to argue with you and be angry is what's gonna make your child resilient when they have setbacks in the future. So we're gonna stop seeing this as a big problem, and instead we're gonna embrace it as even good, a good thing. Anger and aggression are our life energy that are there to keep us alive. You need to be able to survive their childhood. So what are we gonna do so that you and your child are not constantly battling, so that you and your child are not constantly in the middle of a huge emotional eruption? So the mindset shift here is that you are the pilot. You're an amazing pilot. You have gone through all sorts of big storms and turbulence before. Your child has never flown before. They're brand new to flying. They're a passenger, and when there's turbulence, like big emotional reactions, your child panics a little bit. They don't know if this is normal. They don't know what's okay. And what's your job as the pilot? You're not gonna take that personally. It's not about you as a pilot. It's not about your piloting skills. You're amazing. You're an amazing pilot. You're exactly the pilot that your child needs to fly to their destination, okay? It is not personal. Your child's reaction to turbulence is a result of their being inexperienced flying and not knowing what to expect. So if you remember nothing else from this video, I want you to remember you have to be the calm pilot. Just stay calm. If that's the only thing that you can do, your child will eventually grow out of these big emotional reactions and tantrums. The third powerful mindset shift that you can make it as a parent is to recognize that most meltdowns and tantrums come from feeling powerless. And kids hate, and adults hate feeling powerless. In fact, that powerlessness is probably why you as a parent tend to lose it and get really reactive and yell and threaten your child, okay? It's because powerlessness feels so hard. So when we understand how hard it is to feel powerless, we can help kids by helping them feel less powerless. Are you willing to give your kid more choices? Can you actually say yes more often? Can you let some things go? Are you willing to be flexible? The less your kid feels powerless, the fewer meltdowns and tantrums that you guys will have. So we really want to do most of our work on the preventing tantrums by helping kids feel like they have a voice, helping kids be part of solutions, looking for solutions that meet everyone's needs, called as win-win solutions. But what about when things get really ugly, right? Sometimes they are. Sometimes your kid is going to absolutely lose it. The biggest thing I want you to remember is you're going to work on your inner calm. I like to say to myself, this is not an emergency. I mean, I know it feels like an emergency, but this is not an actual emergency. This is getting your kid to brush their teeth, getting your kid to go to bed, getting your kid to sit still. These are not actual emergencies, okay? If you need to, go to the other room for 30 seconds and come back. Wash your face, drink some water, take some breaths. This is not an emergency, and the biggest gift you can bring everyone is some calm. And then you're actually gonna let your kids' emotions be okay? It is their job to be angry about limits. It is their job to be angry when you say no. That is totally okay. We're not going to change their mind and change their feelings. We're just going to allow those feelings to be okay. And when that big storm has blown through, I need you to open your heart to your child, okay? Nothing that they do or say in these tantrum and meltdown moments is going to change how you feel about them, okay? They need to know that. So we're going to reconnect. We're going to, give them a hug. We're going to make a joke, play a game together. We're going to recreate that connection that feels frayed in the middle of those big storms. So to summarize, you are the calm pilot. You are an amazing pilot. Your child's big feelings are not a reflection of your amazingness as a pilot. We're not going to take those feelings personally. Your child is going to panic. They've never flown before. This is brand new for them. It is okay for them to have really big reactions, and we're not going to take that personally. The best thing the pilot can ever do is to stay calm. If you start to panic as the pilot, I promise you those passengers are going to get really worried really quick. Okay, so you're going to stay as calm as you can. And then finally, what is the biggest trigger for tantrums and meltdowns? Kids feeling powerless. Can you give your kid more control? Can you give them some more choices? Can you say yes more? Can you model being flexible so that your child is able to be flexible back? And then when things get very, very messy, I want you to try to find your inner calm, whatever you need to do. We want to let those big feelings be okay. It's not our job to fix and change those big feelings. And when the storm blows over, I want you to reconnect with your child. I want you to have your heart open. Nothing that they do or say in these big, hard moments is going to change how you feel and care about them. I'm Kira Deno from Sweet Spot Parent Coaching, where I help sensitive families have more peaceful homes with fewer power struggles, fewer tantrums. Please download my free guide in the comments, and we will help you get a more peaceful home with fewer power struggles.